Good morning, Zulfaiz. Waalaikumsalam, Patricia. Good morning, Nick Alia. Okay, so right now I have 20 people. So I'm going to give it about like 4 minutes and then we will start, yeah? So I should have 60. Sekarang belum half lagi. I don't know if it's the internet or... Okay, so we have 32. So let's just begin, yeah? Hi everybody, good morning, hi and welcome to our second live class on YouTube. So hari ni nak cakap about two things. First, I want to talk about your activity videos. First, I just want to talk about, sebelum tak laku tiga kat. I want to talk about the attendance videos. I think a number of you are very confused about the attendance. But I thought nak check attendance, I tak tahu tak check yang baru ni lagi. But I thought nak check attendance like tak ada attendance. Let me just go real quick to the attendance. AS 590. Apa nama Instagram kita? Lupa dah. Macam mana nama kelas kita? 590. What is nama of Instagram? Itu entry. Okay, so attendance. I just want to recap about attendance. Attendance, okay. Only week 1 attendance tu I kira video yang equivalent to the activity 1 video sebab activity 1 video is self-introduction. So attendance week 1 pun I nak korang introduce yourself. So I expected korang untuk buat sort of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So that's why the week 1 attendance was the activity 1 video. 2 sebabnya. However, week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, week 2 sampai 14 ni, the attendance should be in the form of a selfie. Like this, selfie, Suhaila. Batang Suhaila, your selfie and evidence. Tapi evidence ni tidak menunjukkan Suhaila joining the class. It just showed my voice notes. Kalau boleh, I wanted macam an evidence that you menulis di situ. Okay? Let's see, ada tak orang yang ada? Kalau tak menulis pun, the easiest thing would be contoh this live session, what you can do adalah you go to your camera, you take a selfie and you just take a selfie of you. Jangan buat selfie tak? A selfie of you, tentu. Mana macam nak buat selfie, nak tahu dah. Okay, just macam tu, selfie of you listening to the YouTube. Okay, I need an evidence that you attended the class. Tu about the attendance. So jangan keliru and janganlah tak submit attendance because masa I nak tengok attendance tu tak ada attendance. Alright, so do you have any questions about the attendance? Before I proceed, please ask me anything about attendance. Anything? I don't want any conclusion. Am I lagging or kurang yang lagging ke macam mana? Krik-krik je ni. Is my line okay? Are you guys there? Testing. Internet very slow. Your internet or my internet, Imaniza? Yes, the line is okay, miss. Okay, did you hear what I said about the attendance? Do you have any questions about the attendance? Clear or not clear about the attendance? If I watch using my phone as a symbol, which means, okay, can Shafiqah, can. I think maintenance is slow. Clear, miss. Okay. So just respond lah, takut pula kalau I cakap sorang-sorang but you guys tak dengar sebab of the internet connection kan. Okay, so please don't be confused about the attendance, okay? Next, activity 2 and 3, I see a number dah hantar. I tadi tengok je, belum tengok lagi sebab hari tu I tak tengok sebab of the attendance. So, let's talk about your next activity. Like I said, every week akan ada activities, right? But looking at the structure of activity 4, 5, 6, looking at the structure, I rasa macam, well, in my opinion, repeat please. Repeat please what, Akira? Akira bin Ismail, repeat please what? Repeat what, Akira? Don't know. Okay, never mind. Maybe the internet. Okay, let's talk about activity 4, 5, and 6. Now, in my opinion, activity 4, activity 5, and activity 6 adalah activities yang I think boleh digabungkan. So I feel that you can actually combine these 3 activities to become one. So I want you to do a combination of activity. You combine 2 and 3 kan. This time I want you to combine activity 4, 5, and 6. Okay, Kejap, before that, if you heard me yang I talk about gabungan ni 4, 5, 6, can you please respond in the chat box by typing the word charger. Type the word charger. If you heard what I said about activity 4, 5, 6, about attendance, I just enter here. Akira, if you just enter here, nanti you rewind balik lah, malah nak explain. You can watch this recording later, nah. Okay. You just enter. Malah nak record. Malah nak record, malah repeat. You just dengar balik nanti my recording. This video awal-awal, you can hear lah cakap. Okay. Right, charger. So you will be combining activity 4, 5 and 6 sebagai one activity. And then this is week berapa? This is week 4 kan? This is week 4? I think this is week 4. This is week 4. So this video, activity 4, 5, 6 ni, I want you to upload and submit on week 6. So activity 4, 5, 6, which you will gabungkan, will be uploaded on week 6. Okay, what do you have to do? I want you to do a teaser, like an iklan, like something to hook your audience. Nak tahu, I want to know about this issue. Okay, so it has to be a very fun and exciting teaser. It's like, you know, like iklan, like preview, like trailer macam tu. Oh, I think Akira punya internet quite slow lah. Tak apa. Nanti just dengar balik the video, the recording, yeah? Okay. So I want you guys to do like a teaser for your informative speech. And it has to be kebabum. It cannot just be macam boring, tak apa-apa yang macam kau ambil pada Google je macam tu. It has to be interesting, it has to be unique, it has to be kebabum, meletup. Okay? If you remember, Nabila Razali, ingat tak Nabila Razali? She did a macam preview macam tu untuk lagu dia yang apa lagu dia tu? Yang Eddie Ashraf tu? Miss call, cumi, miss call, apa? Cumi, apa tu? Cumi. Apa? What's the song ah? Pemata hati. Bukan peluang kedua. Engkau yang masih dia, kau duduk negara mana? Pemata hati. You know, she did like a teaser where she konon-konon like uploaded pictures of her bercinta with Eddie Ashraf, and then like she had videos konon-konon they went out dating, celebrating the birthday. Lepas tu she found out that Eddie Ashraf was cheating on her, and then she posted a video of her crying because Eddie Ashraf cheated on her, and throughout this whole ordeal, call it ordeal lah, Eddie Ashraf diam, he didn't say a word, and people were really macam bashing him on his IG page. People were macam kutuking him so bad. Okay, and macam dia diam, and he just terima all this tomahan, all this amarah netizen. He was not bersalah at all. And then barulah Nabila Razali said, okay, so when it was a teaser because of a new song coming. So I want you guys to do it macam tu. It can't just be a boring video macam. Okay? Because it's a combination of the 3 weeks punya activity. So I want it to be worth it. I want it to be worth 3 minggu punya activity. Okay? So BP teaser coming soon. BP tu apa? Batu pahat? Lukman, what's BP? What's BP? Batu pahat lah nak tahu. Okay? So that's what I want you to do. Blackpink. Okay, whatever lah. Right, so you have to do a teaser yang something like that yang will hook your audience and will make them want to tahu more, listen to Blackpink in my area. Blackpink in my I tengok Blackpink ni. Pink and black. I actually like Blackpink. I memang suka Blackpink. But the band also not bad lah kan. The song also very nice. But the colour also I really like Blackpink. See the black copying my colour. Okay, berbalik kepada cerita kita. So activity 4, 5, 6 will be a combination of 3 activities. That's why I want the video to be sangat gempak ke babum. So it shouldn't be panjang. It should just be about 1 minute below, just like your normal activity video. 1 minute below. But it should include the element yang hooking your audience, grabbing their attention, making them wanting to know more. What is she going to talk about? What is this video about? What is the topic about? You have to really curi perhatian your audience. Dalam cerita ni, I lah your audience and your classmates. So I want your classmates bila dia tengok pun dia pun macam, dia ni cerita apa dah, walaupun the titles are on the Google Sheet kan. So that would be activity 4, 5, 6. Submit to me dekat Instagram on week 6 pada hari, I don't know week 6 tu bila because of the cuti and whatnot. But I want it on week 6, hari yang katalah week 6 tu, I don't know. Let's just assume. Let me just go to the calendar real quick. Mana I punya internet pula calendar. Let's assume week 6 adalah, aku tengok. Ni week 4, week 5 ni, week 6 ini. Katalah week 6 tu 9 hari bulan Mei. Let's just assume week 6 is 9 Mei. I want you guys to upload Saturday week 6 tu. So assuming it's 14th of May, my birthday 18th of May, jangan lupa. Siapa lupa siap I nak hadiah, okay? Alright. So on the 4th, assuming that 9th of May is week 6, I want you guys to submit the video on the Saturday of week 6. Of week 6. So it's probably 14th of May, that Saturday. So minggu ke-6, Saturday is the day that you will be submitting your activity 4, 5, 6 punya video, because week 7 tu dah kita nak buat informative speech. You have to submit and buat the informative speech. Okay, are you guys clear about activity 4, 5, 6? It has to be gempak tak? Memang macam level-level Nabila Razali cumi-cumi tu. Yang dia, you know, she went all out. She dating konon-konon with Edi Ashraf. She what did you do? She had lah all these video konon-konon dating lah, and then a video of her crying, saying lelaki tak pernah cukup satu kali. I remember watching her cry and I remember thinking, ni apa benda kan, what's this issue kan? But I want it to be that way, okay? I want it that way. Right, any questions about activity 4, 5, 6? If you are clear, tak ada soalan, I want you to type the word Blackpink. Thank you, Aiman Sidik. If you are clear about activity 4, 5, 6, please type the word Blackpink. If you have questions, just type your questions. I harap-harap my internet is okay. Blackpink in my area. Blackpink. Okay, thank you for the response. Okay, I'm glad. All right, now let's talk about week 7. Okay, in week 7, you will start recording, you will start submitting your video for informative speech. Okay, you guys will be doing benda-bendanya starting from now lah, sebab ada approved topic kan. So you guys will have to submit, bukan buat, but submit your informative speech video pada week 7. When? Sepanjang minggu tu. I'm very flexible about submission. Prettynya miss today. Kembang kuncup I. Okay. So, when? It should be from the Monday, because I like Saturday. I tak suka Sunday tu ada apa-apa pun. Sunday yang kacau. Sunday jangan upload apa-apa. Sunday tu kau rehat je. Kau tengoklah cerita Korea ke, cerita Melayu ke, cerita Jangan Menangis Cinta ke, which I'm watching right now with my dad. Okay. So, week 7, you should start submitting your informative speech video. starting from that Monday up until that Saturday. So assuming kita cakap, tak tahu tarikh bila dia berubah. So assuming lah, let's just assume 16th of May tu is week 7. So from the 16th of May sampai the 21st of May, you should be submitting your informative speech video. Okay? Clear? Time tak ada time. Selagi tak masuk 22 tu kau submit je. Okay. Kalau clear about the submission, I want to talk about the content. So if you're clear about the submission, type the word. Apa nak buat? Type the word. Type the word IKEA. IKEA lead roller. Type the word IKEA. If you're clear and no question and I can move on to the content, please type the word IKEA. Tak nampak lah. IKEA. Tak nampak. Orang buat YouTuber tu buat mana aku buat tak jadi pun, nampak sangat tak boleh buat review of product. Hi, today I'm wearing lipstick by Sekian. I really like this lipstick because my student cakap pretty je, dia bangga I. Okay, now let's talk about the content of the informative speech. Okay. Okay, so for the informative speech, I know that it says about 8 to 10 minutes for your informative speech kan in the course info that I sent you. It's supposed to be 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, but I don't want it to be panjang bebenor. I want it to be about 5 to 8 minutes je. It doesn't have to be very long because if it's a long speech, sometimes people punya attention span dah lari. So it has to be about 5 to 8 minutes. But I do allow for your speech to be up to 10 minutes. Tak apa, it's okay. But maximum 10 minutes. If it's more than 10 minutes, I dah tak nak tengok dah. I'll stop at 10 minutes, okay? So it should be about 5 minutes to 8 minutes. That would be the ideal one. And then 10 minutes would be the most paling maximum. Kira-kira it's like this. 1 minute intro, 1 minute body 1, 1 minute body 2, 1 minute body 3, aka content, and 1 minute for your conclusion. Okay? Right. So that's the duration of your speech. You will be uploading in our Instagram account. It should be your video nanti. Okay, there are many ways for you to upload, but it cannot be elsewhere. It must be in our Instagram account. Kelas 1 in AS Finance 01, kelas 2 in AS Finance 02. So, what you have to do adalah you just upload the video and then caption it as informative speech, your name and your student ID. Okay? And then how do you upload? Either you pakai IGTV because IGTV allows for a longer duration of a video. Kalau tak salah, it's up to 1 hour. Okay, it's either you use IGTV or you can do yang slide tu. So one slide tu kan dia 1 minute kan. So if you have 10 minutes, it's 10 slides lah. So you have to potong your video to make it muat 1 minute. So kalau macam tu, kalau if you want to do it that way, my suggestion is you timekan 1 minute introduction. And then you baru masuk. My first point is the second slide. And then habis 1 minute. My third point is, so that is like one slide tu adalah satu content yang khas. It's not bising lah. Tuntang. Siapa bising? Silence. Okay, so if you plan on cutting it macam tu, yang slide tu, then make sure that each slide talks about one bahagian. Kalau macam terpotong halfway, dia jadi macam susah nak tengok. It's like, tadi macam tu. So it's better that my introduction, one slide. My first point is one slide. My second point is one slide. Okay? Itu kalau you plan to cut it macam tu lah. If you don't, then you can use IGTV because like I said, it allows for a longer recording time. As I have mentioned last week, it's very important that you have your slide at the tepi ke, kat atas ke, kat kiri kanan ke, kat belakang ke, it doesn't matter as long as ada slide. And I don't want it to be macam muka you sekecil itu kat bawah tu. Nanti macam mana nak tengok your facial expressions, your gestures kan, because there will be marks for facial expression and gestures. So your face kena nampak besar. I rasa ada tunjukkan sample. I'm just going to show again. Just to refresh your memory. Okay. See macam ni. So her face and then it is dia punya slide kat tepi. And then she included macam graph apa benda semua tu macam tu. So dia gambar-gambar. I can see her face, I can see her movement. So macam ni clear for me, easy for me to give marks. I jelas nampak. So if you do this, insyaAllah your marks will be okay lah. Kau tak boleh nampak semua benda kan. Okay? Clear? So you must have your slides and then you must have the graph. Okay, let's talk about the graph. So when you have your graph, okay, like I said, it can't be, I dah explain pasal graph. I dah explain pasal graph. Kita ingat. Let's just talk about the graph. Okay, imagine this is the graph. Okay, imagine you have your graph kat tepi ni. Alright, like I said, you cannot draw the graph sendiri. You cannot buat the graph sendiri. Because like, you siapa? The graph has to come from a legit apa? From a legit academically sound resource. Contoh macam Kementerian Kesihatan, Kementerian Dalam Negeri, Kementerian Jabatan Pembangunan Wanita, or Police, or New Straits Times, or I don't know, BBC, or apalah, but it can't be from Majalah Mangga, it can't be from Siakap Keli, it can't be from those purely entertainment punya websites. It has to come from websites yang legit as in academically sound. Okay? So, itu satu. It has to be from a resource yang kita boleh guna untuk academic purposes. Number dua, the slide, but the graph cannot be daripada tahun yang berjuta tahun yang dulu. Okay? It should be latest lah. Jangan macam 2010 terakhir. 2019 terakhir is considered fine lagi. Tapi 2018 dan below tu dah macam lama sangat. It has to be very latest. However, to find a latest graph ni agak susah kan. So katalah your graph you can't find one from Malaysia. Susah nak cari contoh. You can find graph from overseas. However, you must relate everything to the Malaysian context. You kena either macam masa you nak present tu, masa nak present graph tu, you can ada supporting articles yang from Malaysia to support. Contoh yang we talk about, we talk about graph pasal suicide rates kan. Contoh this graph is from the American Psychological Association lah apa ke. But you find articles from Malaysia saying that even in Malaysia, suicide cases are going up ke apa benda, kelas students are facing depression too, gitu-gitu kan. So even though your graph ni from overseas, you have to find a way to relate dengan the Malaysian situation. Okay, whatever you do, your topic ke, your supporting articles ke, graph ke apa ke, kalau mereka from overseas sekali pun, you must find a way to relate everything to the Malaysian situation, to the Malaysian context. This is because your audience adalah orang Malaysia. Macam aku kan, your main audience, I'm from Malaysia, I'm a Malaysian, so I want to know apa relationship ni. Kalau benda tu sekadar di overseas je, so what? Okay, I want you to be able to relate whatever you're presenting to the Malaysian punya context and the Malaysian punya situation. So, like I said about the graph, so katalah the graph tu comes from overseas, comes from entah mana, tak tahu kan. Okay, you must be able to relate the graph to the Malaysian context. Walaupun sikit tapi kena ada. Now the graph, you can have 5 graphs. Contohnya you want to have graph untuk intro, graph untuk body 1, 2, 3 and graph untuk conclusion. Boleh, up to you. You can have one graph sahaja. Boleh, up to you. Where do you want to present your graph? In the introduction, sure, why not? In the conclusion, sure, why not? In body 1, body 2, body sure, why not? It is up to you. I do not put a restriction on where the graph should be as long as you have a graph. So when you have the graph, when you present the graph, I tak nak you macam, this is the graph, This is my topic. No, you have to talk about the graph. Contohnya macam ni. Okay, this is a graph that I got. Imagine ada graph lah kat sini kan. So this is the graph that I have taken from the Kementerian from the Jabatan Polis Negara. This graph talks about the suicide rates among Malaysian women aged 18 to 25 from the year 2018 up to 2022. Contoh. I'm just saying, I tak tahu graph tu wujud ke tak. I'm just making my own graph right now. But the resource is legit from police kan, okay? So looking at the graph, in 2018, I tadi start 2018, I hope. In 2018, the number of women who committed suicide adalah 50 people, and that it has a sharp increase in the year 20, and then there's a slight increase in the year 2019 from 50 people to 100 people contoh lah. However, in the year 2021, there's a sharp increase yang from 100 people kepada 522 people have committed suicide in the year ni. You talk about the graph, increase, decrease-nya, apa bendanya, sharp increase, decline, apa benda lah, blah, blah, blah. And then you can probably say macam it's predicted that the number will increase ke apa benda lah, up to you. So you talk about the graph a little bit. So whatever information on the graph, talk about it. If you just sekadar present the graph macam, padahal kan? But don't lah spend macam 5 minutes on the graph. Just a few seconds, like 30 seconds is enough. About, not so long lah kan. So, but at least you must spend time dekat the graph. You can't just tap at the graph and that's it. You have to talk about the graph. Alright? Clear about the graph? Now, any questions about the graph yang wajib tu? Kalau ada, please start. If you don't have any questions and you want me to move on, please type the word pen biru. Merah, pen biru, you marah, I love you. Type the word pen biru. Biru mata hitamku. Type the word pen biru if you heard me and you want me to move on. Thank you Batrisha Izzati. So that means mental is okay. Alhamdulillah, lega. Blue pad Fatihah dia. Pen biru sih, tak payah translate. I asked you to specifically write pen biru. Don't worry, I will not deduct marks. Zulaikha Khairuddin? Zulaikha Khairuddin pun ada? Dah kenapa Zulaikha Khairuddin tu? Mana si Zulaikha Khairuddin tu jadi? Khairuddin dia kat sini kenapa? Zulaikha Khairuddin dia mana? Mana nama Zulaikha Khairuddin tu? Wrong group. Terkendu kejap dengan Zulaikha Khairuddin ni. Adalah cepat distracted. Ada Zulaikha Khairuddin. Distraction sis. Fella orang tu banyak distraction. I'm gonna go down. Okay, now that is the graph. No matter what, you must can relate to the Malaysian context. Different lecturers may have different requirements, different different cerita dia yang dia nak. But this is for my class and this is for my students. That's why I cakap, if you have any questions, ask me. Don't ask your friends and say to me macam, Miss, kawan I punya lecturer tu kawan kau punya lecturer. Yang bagi makan kau aku. So your marks is determined by me. So you must ask me what I want because I have a different, even though the concept dia sama, but different lecturer dia want it placed at different places. Color contohnya, color slide dia nak color orange je ke. So you must ask me, yang ask orang lain. Okay, so that's the graph. Okay, so I hope you're clear. Now let's move on to the intro sampai kepada the conclusion. Your intro, you mesti ada intro. I'll talk about it in detail. Intro, you must have 3 body, content, kena ada 3 isi. Contohnya, my topic adalah the advantages of eating Maggi, for example. Eating Maggi. So the first advantage should be, I should say the first advantage of eating Maggi adalah it's very cheap, and I pun explain. The second advantage of eating Maggi adalah it's very delicious, and then I explain. And then the third advantage of eating Maggi adalah it's available everywhere. And then I explain. And then in conclusion, eating Maggie, So to go from one section, let's just call it section, to go from one section to the other, you must have satu word as an indication that we are at this place. Contohnya, kalau introduction is very easy. Hi, my name is Salina. Oh, dia tengah introduce. Yeah, today I will talk about, okay, I know you're still in the introduction. Blah, 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 blah. So today I want to talk about advantages of Maggie, and there are 3 advantages of Maggie, which are Okay, I dah tahu you are at introduction dan nak habis. But my first point is, there's that keyword phrase ke apa yang showing me that you guys are at your first point. My first point is eating Maggie is delicious. This is because Maggie ada like 55 perisa such as tom yum, asam laksa, dalam wah harga yang sedap. Okay. So you talk about the first point, then you explain. Bagi example ke, bagi masa ni you want to put graph ke, from this graph it shows very clearly that Malaysians, they love to eat Maggie. This is the sales of Maggie from 2018 to 2022. It was I got this sales report from the Maggie Nestle website. So then talk about it. Kita habis. My second point is, ataupun the second advantage of eating Maggie is, whatever words that you choose to use ataupun whatever keywords or whatever phrases, tak kisah, as long as it's a clear indication that you're moving from one section to the other. Okay, so my second point is eating Maggie is is cheap. Explain. This is because satu paket Maggie habis. And then konon-konon rajin and another graph. This is the amount of money that Malaysian usually spend on lunch. So kalau selalunya Malaysia suka makan lunch berharga ni ringgit. Dan kalau eating Maggie, the lunch punya harga adalah segitu because satu pack Maggie dah kenyang dah. Kalau kosong je pun, if you banyak duit sikit boleh tambah sayur sawi, sayur bayam, udang, ayam, ikan, you boleh tambah telur, habis, right? Then you move on. My third point, because I only need 3 points. Oh, kerusi is stuck. Bergerak banyak. Kadang-kadang lagi banyak bergerak je lah. Kerusi pun bergerak banyak. Okay. My third point, or my final point, or my last point, or the final advantage, the last advantage, whatever, like I said, again, it's up to you, whatever phrases you want to use, is eating Maggie is so you explain bagi example, another video. This is a video, this is a short clip of all the celebrities yang buat collaboration dengan Maggie. Contohnya, I tak tahu, I letak je nama. Contoh, siapa tu, isteri Hakim tu, Stacy, and then gambar Stacy punya iklan dengan Maggie, and then Datin, what's her name, Datin yang putih-putih tu, Datin apa tu? Yang masuk cerita Mas Singa tu. Apa? Nama dia Ina tu. Datin Ina. Lupa Datin Ina tu. And then dia kan ada, kata saya, I've seen her masak with Maggie. And then contoh Hakim Ahmad, dia pun ada. And then Alif Sata. So a few short screenshots maybe of them berkolab dengan Maggie. So this shows clearly yang Maggie ni sangat ni. Ina Azman. Okay. Dia masuk Mas Singa kan. She got eliminated awal-awal kan. But she very pretty, very nice, very sweet. Macam lah dia tengok aku punya YouTube ni. Okay, so that's what you do. And then you will come to your final part, which is your conclusion. So you must have an indication that you are at your conclusion. So you should say words macam ni. As a conclusion, in conclusion, before I finish my speech, blah, 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 whatever. As long as ada indication that you guys sekarang ni tengah dekat at the last part or at the last section of your speech. Okay, so it should be very structured macam tu. Why? It will memudahkan. It will make things easy for me when I want to give you marks. And then let's say people want to watch it kan. So it's very clear. It's a very good presentation skill if your presentation is very structured. Tapi janganlah bosan sangat kan. Macam tu. Structure kan kau nada senada. Jangan. Kita boleh talk about it later. But it has to be that kind of structure. Okay, are you clear about the structure? Tu baru structure baru structure. Okay, any questions about the structure of the speech? Kalau tak ada and you want me to move on to the content yang betul-betul content sebiji-sebiji, please type the word Harry Potter in chat section. Harry Potter, Satai nampak Harry Potter kat belakang tu. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Sebelah apa? New Moon New Moon. Sebelah New Moon. Harry Potter. Potter, Harry. Harry de Potter, Potter de Harry. Alah, tak ada orang respon pun. Internet tak betul ke? Guys, are you there? Is my internet not okay? Harry Potter? Where is Harry Potter? No Harry Potter here? Krik. Guys, are you okay? Alhamdulillah, Fatihah. Lah risau kalau student tak respon. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Miss, what if our topic related to person? Do we need to talk about their background and their first slide? Up to you. If you rasa you want to talk about dia punya background, up to you. Tapi like I said, bila you pilih tajuk tu, awal-awal pilih tu memang okay lah. But once you dah karangkan tu karang, nanti once you start thinking about what do I talk about, mulalah ramai nak change topic. Okay. Sure, you can change your topic, tapi jangan last minute. So this is week 4. Paling-paling lambat boleh tukar topik week 5. Week 5 ada tak entertain dah topic changes. Sebab nanti korang last minute lah. Lepas tu nangis lah. Lepas tu upload kat Instagram lah, Twitter lah, viral. Miss Alina jahat lah. Miss Alina tak bagi peluang lah, apalah. Miss Alina buat kerja last minute lah. Tak nak. So week 5 would be the last week for you to change your topic. So this week dah start rangka dah. If you think about person, contoh, reasons why Miss Alina is the prettiest lecturer in the whole of UiTM. Dia punya tajuk macam tu kan. Okay, when you think of your topic hari tu, it was easy because fikir topik je. But now you have to actually merangkakan your isi, your content. So like I said, I want three contents. Okay, 3 points. So yeah, I want you guys to have 3 points. So point 1, okay, dapat dah. Dia cantik sebab dia penuh cahaya keimanan. Okay, good. Yang nombor 2, dia cantik sebab dia sentiasa nampak muda. Tapi nombor 3, you can't. Alamak, susah. Cari-cari tak jumpa. Stress. And you want to change your topic. I do allow for that because sometimes that happens. But week 5 will be the latest. You could change your topic. Jangan tukar week 6 sebab you have to do your trailer kan. Trailer? Preview tu kan. Nanti tu pun tak buat, ni pun tak buat. So week 5 lah paling in the middle kan. So week 5 paling last for you to change your topic. Okay. Memang saya kekaruding tu masuk, okay. Okay, so in your introduction, you must introduce your topic. You must introduce your topic very clearly in the introduction, okay. Also, you must introduce yourself. Students juga buat macam ni tak? Just gonna take long name. Hi, my name is Students when they present their name, bapak kau laju sampai aku tak pernah dengar nama dia apa. Hi, my name is Huh? So, you have to clearly enunciate, pronounce, sebut. Betul tak guna enunciate? Aku main guna je sesedap mulut kejap. Benda apa enunciate? Betul tak guna enunciate, pronounce? Pandai cakap orang putih. You have to clearly enunciate your nama. Hi, my name is Tengku Salina, bidadari dari Kahyangan, turun ke dunia. Macam tu. Slowly sebut nama. Jangan slow sangat. Hi, my name is Tengku. Jom. Jangan slow macam tu. Okay, it has to be at a pace yang people can actually hear and understand what you're saying. Don't go, hi, my name is Rajat, but go, hi, my name is Nur Izzati Husna binti Khairul Anwar. So, satu. And then clearly introduce your topic. And I would like to talk about the advantages of reading Harry Potter series. So you clearly sebutkan satu-satu. That is what you must have in the introduction satu. Kedua, you must have your credibility. Easy sebab you have done your credibility video. So you can just use whatever you said dekat credibility video tu in the speech. So I am the right person to talk about this topic is because okay, and then you must give a bit of background to your cerita. Contohnya, why are you talking about this topic? Kenapa this topic is something that you want to talk about? Give a bit of background, macam statistics ke ataupun I don't know, whatever viral cerita yang happen ke kan, but whatever it is, you must give a bit of background to your story. And then you must, the last one, you must have a preview, aka the thesis statement. Okay, apa tu thesis statement? You must have one sentence yang indicates kepada all the viewers, this is what my topic is about. So how do you do it? It's like this. Simplest way. This is the simplest way. So today I want to talk about advantages of eating Maggie. And in my speech, I will cover the 3 advantages of eating Maggie, which are Maggie is cheap, Maggie is delicious, and Maggie is easily found everywhere. So you mentioned the 3 main points terus in your introduction as a preview. You tak payah nak explain because tak payah. Just cakap dia punya points saja. Maggie is cheap, Maggie is delicious, and Maggie is easily found everywhere. That's it. So that would be the last sentence of your introduction. It can be macam-macam mana pun lah kan, tapi basically generally the simplest way read that way. So are you guys clear about the introduction before I go on to the body? Any questions about the introduction? Kalau tak ada questions about the introduction, please type the word grammar in the chat section. Grammar. You know grammar? is awas word. Okay, now let's talk about the body. You must have 3 points. So first point, second point, third point. Okay. When you present your points, you can't just present sesuka hati. For example, I cakap Maggie is delicious. Okay, so I say my first point is Maggie is delicious. Okay, this is because Maggie ada how many flavors? Maggie flavors in Malaysia. Berapa banyak ah? How many flavors of Maggie? Katalah 4, 5, dah just say 5. Okay. 5. It's very delicious because Maggie has 5 flavors and each flavor has its very own unique taste and orang suka. It has been a recipe since turun-temurun since tahun berapa. The first Maggie is ayam, curry, and then we have the third one would be asam laksa, and then tom yum, and then I think okay. You can't just cakap je. You must give evidence that orang cakap sedap. Maybe you can show contoh a Twitter thread, contoh a Twitter thread yang macam Maggie release a new flavor and then this is a Twitter thread and people cakap Maggie is very delicious. So adalah thread. Orang ni cakap ni sedap. Or you can show maybe increase in sales ke ataupun I don't know, short video clips yang people you must have a supporting document to support whatever you're saying. So these supporting documents, because you have 3 points kan, okay? Janganlah everything ni macam video, Instagram, social media. It has to be at least satu ni of your supporting article or supporting document ni kena benda yang ilmiah sikit. Maybe a research done by sekian-sekian from the market of the survey industry, apa benda lah. So it must be satu, at least satu out of the three points ni dia punya supporting document tu yang academic sikit. Then the rest tu tak kisahlah if this is videos, gambar from social media, ataupun you interviewing people kalau you ada so much free time kan. But at least one from your supporting document tu adalah from academically sound punya resource. Okay, so that would be the content. You can have videos, you can have screenshots, you can have photos, you can have whatever lah you want, but you must clearly present your content, satu point tu, and then kena ada support. Okay, so that is about the content. Ada lagi tak about the content? Tak ada dah. Mana dia tadi? Oh, here, no here. Okay. You must give reasons, you must give your relevant examples, and then you must give your point of view ke apa ke. You must talk about it. Jangan present semata. Kupaskan a little bit. Talk about it. Make it fun. Make it interesting. Even I personally like Maggi. My favorite Maggi flavors would be curry and asam laksa. I like it because, you know, just talk about it a little bit, share your story to it. So macam adalah sedikit elemen tidak meniru dari Google di situ kan. We want that element, right? So that is the content, that is the body. If you have any questions about the body, please type. But if you don't, and you want me to move on to the conclusion, please type the word type the word kotak in the chat section. Kotak. Ni je lah benda-benda berdekat dengan aku ni ha. Kotak. Kotak. Kotak, koyak. I want to go to Bazar Ramadan, tapi ramai orang because I finish work lambat. Kan, tapi I think ni lagi Bazar Ramadan. Okay, I'm getting comments. Thank you. Alright, now let's talk about the final part, which is your conclusion. Okay, you must have a word, an indication that sekarang ni korang dekat conclusion. That is the first thing. And then you must close your speech. You can't just leave people hanging kan. You have to close your speech tu cantik. So, you know, you have to find a way to cantikkanlah menutup you punya speech tu. Lepas tu, before you end your speech, before you tutup ke whatever ke, you must give your recommendation. If it's a problem, you must sort of provide you punya suggested solution. If it's apa benda you want to do a prediction pun boleh juga if you want. You must give your recommendation. Ada the element of something yang from you, coming from you. Okay, before you end your speech. So that's it in the conclusion. Okay, dia ada kena relate lah dengan everything. So contohlah pasal Maggi tu. So I want to make a recommendation. So after hearing this speech, I would like to recommend. After hearing this speech, before I end my speech, I would like to recommend everyone listening to try all Maggi flavors because despite popular belief that Maggi is bad for your health, Maggi is actually good. And if you try it, it will make you happier and feel more satisfied with your life. For example. Okay, so that should be how you, that will be the things that you must put in your introduction. Okay, clear? So if you are clear about the intro, body, and conclusion, type the word intro IBC. Type the word IBC in the chat and I'll move on to benda yang bukan konten tapi memberi markah juga. The structure. Type the word IBC. Intro, body, content. Then I'll move on. Move on, move on, move on, move on. Okay, thank you. Now let's talk about your benda-benda lain that will give you marks. Number one, vocal variety. Now, some people, they get really nervous. So they talk really fast. Aku tak faham. Huh? Some people, they just talk really slow because they want people to faham. But it's so slow. Yeah, macam my first point is Maggie is delicious. Don't slow. No, jangan. Present as how you would when you are talking to your friends, when you are talking to people. Present macam you bercakap, like use your nada bercakap macam tu kan. Talk normal. Your pitch tak nak lah slow sangat. Sorry, your apa kata tu, your bukan pitch, your rate. Janganlah laju sangat, jangan slow sangat, just natural rate. And then your pitch, jangan terlalu tinggi, jangan terlalu slow, just normal natural voice. And then have pauses. Jangan cakap conclusion dia. Mengah aku tengok, aku yang tengok pun mengah. You have to have pauses. And then the volume of your speech. Okay, when you record and then when you play your video, make sure you boleh dengar. Kadang-kadang bila I watch video, saya tak dengar. Even the volume is at max pun kadang tak dengar. Maybe you're just too far from your mic or you, entahlah, but jangan jauh sangat from the mic because I really need to hear you. Bila you record tu nanti bila I play back, I tak dengar. So macam mana nak bagi markah? Okay, so next is about fluency. Fluency ni bukan bermaksud you have a it's not about you having an American accent ke tiba-tiba or a British accent ke tiba-tiba. Fluency ni is about bila you bercakap tu you fluent, tak ada betul tengok nota. Tengok nota. Tak, fluency is about when you bercakap tu you tahu you nak cakap apa. Kan you bercakap macam memang you bercerita, tak payah nak tengok nota, baca-baca nota, tak payah nak macam tu. Okay? And then articulation and pronunciation. You, like I said, you don't have to have American accent. You don't have to have British accent. You can just use normal Malay accent, macam my English. My English is very much Malaysian accent. I don't have accent lain, but people are able to understand me lah. So just use normal accent. Tak payah nak buat worry is better because unless you memang duduk America since the day you were born until today ke, tapi you had your education in America and you know suddenly ada if not, just use normal, simple English yang other Malaysians will be able to understand you. Okay? Alright. Now is next would be non-verbal communication. This would be your communication, your gestures, your posture, your eye contact. Okay, some people they want cakap tak nak screen because they're reading the notes. Some people mata kantor reading the notes. No matter what, I can see the eyes reading the notes kan. Kantor kat situ. And then your face. Your face, muka senada. Do you know what's muka senada? Some people really present muka senada. I'll try to show you muka senada. Today, I want to talk about muka ni dari awal sampai akhir senada. And then nada suara kau pun senada. From takkanlah mana orang macam tu cakap macam gosip. Kau nak tahu tak gosip pasal anak Mak Kia yang terlanjur dengan anak Pak Ahmad? Mana ada tu cakap macam tu. Kita kan menggosip. Nada. Kau nak tahu tak? You have to, be natural kan. Mana ada orang yang macam tu. Anak Pak Kia dengan anak Mak Kia dengan anak Pak Abu telah melakukan hubungan terlarang dan mereka kantor. Itu muka pun ada mimik-mimik. Okay, you have to. Janganlah senada. Bosan. You imagine, I have 60 students yang mainstream and then I have my non-mainstream students. If they present senada je macam tu, can you imagine how bored I would be? Nasib baik kelas dia dalam online je. Daripada macam lagu nak tahan ngantuk tu. So you can't be senada. You can't make people sleepy when you listen to your speech. It's very important. Okay, you have to be able to hook your audience. Okay, and then the use of visual aids, meaning your slides, your gambar-gambar, your video, you sendiri present nampak muka you, okay? Right, then is the language lah. Ada language, grammar, bla 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 tu. Takpelah kan, kita memang dah buat macam mana grammar tak perfect. Last but not least, let's talk about your appearance. Okay. When you present, for the girls, number one, jangan pakai telekung. I hate it when people present pakai telekung. No matter how cantik your telekung is, jangan pakai telekung. Pakai tudung. Pakailah hello sikit. Makeup, kalau tak pakai makeup tak apa. If you're the kind of girl yang tak pakai makeup, then it's fine. If you pakai, at least muka tu hello. Jangan aku tengok muka ngepok kau macam, tak hello-nya, tak mandilah kan. Nah, macam tu. Jadi lelaki mandi, tolonglah mandi. Kalau muka kembang-kembang, pikat rambut tu, hello sikit. Okay? You don't have to be handsome, but anggap macam you nak pergi dating. So when you make your video, anggap sekejap lagi nak keluar pergi dating. So berpakaian macam nak pergi dating, okay? So that would be the concept of your presentation. Macam nak pergi dating. But if you want, you can je pakai blazer. Macam a few my students yang budak business, dia memang kalau present dia macam pakai blazer lah, pakai apa itu pun boleh, up to you. Yelah, bila lagi nak guna baju-baju tu kan? Benda dah tak ada. Aku record lah. Bila lagi nak pakai makeup kan? Nak record lah. So yeah, that is about the appearance. Okay, I think I've covered the content of informative speech. Now, any questions before we end? Because it's already 1 hour. I don't want to use a lot of the internet data. Okay, any questions before I end the online punya live class? Any questions? No questions. Okay, if you don't have any questions, you can type the word pen merah and you can leave. I'll see you in WhatsApp kalau you are free. Tapi you are free pula kalau how long is the duration? Zulfa, is the duration tu is just like your teaser, your activity video. It should be 1 minute below. I've explained this tadi awal-awal. Mungkin you missed it because of internet ke apa or my internet. But your teaser pun, because it's still an activity video, it should be below 1 minute. Okay, anything else? Okay, if you don't have any questions and you want to proceed to the group dekat WhatsApp, go into the WhatsApp. Miss, what topic you'll be interested? What topic? Ain Sophia, I don't understand. What topic? Ain Sophia, can you explain what topic? What topic you're talking about? Okay, tak apalah. I tak faham apa soalan you. While I wait for you to rephrase your soalan. Activity 4, 5, 6 ni, dia bukan activity mana-mana, daripada topik mana-mana tak. It should be from your topic. So if your tajuk, okay, let's buka one of the tajuk. So kata your tajuk is Syuib Sepatu, The Up and Down Journey by Syahira Zakaria. Adalah ini Syahira Zakaria punya topik kan. So dia punya teaser pun is about Syuib Sepatu, The Up and Down Journey. It should be about your your informative speech. It cannot be teaser about tak ada apa-apa. It should be and it must be your topic. And then katalah you punya tajuk Arif Hakim, The Benefits of Elephant Dung, taik gajah. So your teaser pun should be about taik gajah, should be about your speech. It can't be about benda-benda yang tak ada kena-mengena. It has to be kena-mengena with your speech topic. I hope that answers your question. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. The content for teaser, I still tak faham. Sorry, Ain Sophia, maybe a little bit more explanation. Okay, Syahira Zakaria, can we put music background? Okay. Music background boleh je, boleh. Tapi asalkan I can't, asalkan it doesn't affect my your voice. But I have to listen to your voice juga kan. I have to listen to you talking juga a little bit kan. Even in the teaser. So I have to be able to dengar suara you. Okay. The content. Miss, my topic had to the quality of a case. For the body of my speech, can I tell about exposure? raising action. For the body, Nadia, is this about the informative speech? Is about teaser kan? Yeah? For the body of my speech, can I tell about exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, resolution? Ini dah macam banyaknya body you ada 5 Content should just be 3. So you have to group it kepada 3. Kalau tengok ni ada 5 banyak sangat tu, panjang pula speech you kan. It should be 3 je. Okay, if you don't have questions and you want to leave, you can type the word pen merah and I'll see you in WhatsApp. But before you leave, if I have not approved of your topic, please let me know. If I tulis, rephrase, paraphrase and you haven't done it, please do so. Once dah buat, let me know. Macam contohnya Afif Ramli ni, dia punya topik I suruh rephrase, dia pakai huruf kecil semua kan, tak tahu, but I see no changes, so betulkanlah ya. So go to the Google Sheet and make the necessary amendments, correction, and then let me know. Dekat WhatsApp group, Miss, I've done my correction. Please approve my topic on the Google Sheet or something. Okay? All right. So I don't want to use more of your time. You can just proceed with asking me questions dekat WhatsApp group, and I will end today's class secara online, live, officially. So, everybody, see you in the WhatsApp group. Bye.